again. Who's supposed to keep this stocked up?
Joanna.
What's with the in-flat meal?
Oh, Rana's new efficiency drive. He reckons that by having his breakfast here, he can leave home 10 minutes later and still be on time. He's paying the evening cleaner to lay it out for him.
We're out.
Oh, again? So what's that?
You can't, it's Rana's.
Don't you know the practice rules? It's share and like. Thank you. We are a team.
Emergency patient, bit of a Mr. Agitation, seems to think it's a matter of life and death. I said we'd try and fit him in before surgery.
Don't look at me, I'm on morning calls.
What happened to all that sharing and teamwork?
Rules are made to be broken.
Actually, Helen, he was asking for you.
Is she going to be long?
Oh, we actually haven't started seeing patients yet.
I did say it was an emergency. Look, do you make any effort to accommodate people who actually have to work normal office hours?
You're in luck. Dr. Thompson says she can fit you in before surgery.
Sorry, we're not quite up and running yet. I'll be with you in half a second. Right. You wanted to see me?
It's about my girlfriend, Nina Jones. She's one of your patients. She drinks.
I take it we're talking more than just social drinking here.
Talking getting off her face every night.
Have you tried talking to her?
Oh, nothing I say makes any difference. If anything, it makes her more determined.
Are you asking me to talk to her?
She's 18 weeks pregnant and needs your help. I want her hospitalised or sectioned, whatever it takes to stop her.
Morning.
Now I've put you in the picture, what are you going to do about it?
I think you're overestimating my powers of intervention. What you've told me is very concerning, but even if I had proof, I can't do what
do you
you're
mean
asking.
proof? I've just told you.
And I don't doubt your sincerity, but hearsay isn't evidence.
Don't try and tell me the law. I'm a solicitor.
All I'm trying to say is that I can't do anything on anyone else's say-so. It would be completely unethical.
I'm not interested in the niceties of your code of practice. I've just told you that my pregnant girlfriend is abusing alcohol on a daily basis. Now, are you going to do something about it or what?
Right, on target. 10 minutes to eat my healthy yet satisfying breakfast. What's happened to it? Where's my coffee?
Oh, no, I know. We've run out. I've already been told. I'll get some as soon as I've got a free minute.
I'm talking about my personal coffee. Am I Apple?
What does he mean, his personal coffee? Monogrammed like his sheets or what? And I'm not talking from personal experience. He just looks the type.
Hey, why aren't you at school?
Teacher's off sick. No point going back till after lunch. Supply teachers never know anything. Thought I'd pop in to see you and Nan. Picked up a medicine on the way.
Right, well, how much do you owe you?
Don't worry about it. I'll get it from her purse later. Where is she?
Beautified herself for the doctor's visit.
Whatever you think about the situation, my hands are tied. I can't do anything until I've spoken to the patient myself.
The baby's your patient too. What are you going to do? Wait until Nina's alcoholism causes a miscarriage?
You're jumping to all sorts of conclusions here. I can't make a diagnosis until I've spoken to Nina myself. Is there any way you can get her to make an appointment to see me?
If she acknowledged there was a problem, I wouldn't be here, would I?
I can't just doorstep her.
There's an antenatal check with a nurse this morning. Make sure the baby's all right. Some joke. You can catch her there.
Wait. Has Nina always drunk?
Not like this.
So what's changed?
She's become an alcoholic.
That doesn't just happen.
Look, you can psychoanalyze her all you like after you've got her to stop.
People don't just stop, not unless they understand the reason why they started.
Look, I'm just not sitting by and waiting for Nina to turn our child into a basket case. Call me at the office if you need to. As you can see, clinical negligence is my speciality.
Really? Mine's medicine.
James, what are you doing?
Just getting the money for Nan's medicine.
Right, stick the kettle on then, son. Doctor will be here soon.
Kate, would you excuse us for a moment, please? Thank you. Who's in before me this morning? Everyone. Why? Because someone stole my breakfast, that's why. It may sound very trivial to you, but there's a principle at stake.
Next patient.
You can't trust your colleagues.
You don't have to tell me. I know how you like it.
You're looking a lot better since I last saw you.
I'm feeling better.
You've even filled out a bit.
My appetite's picked up.
But it suits you. Has the carbamazepine been helping?
Scone, macaroon or flapjack?
I'm surprised you've got to the age you have without a heart attack.
Don't think she feeds me like this, do you, Doctor?
Go on, Nancy, I'll have a scone, thanks.
Buttercream and jam?
Oh, yes, absolutely, please.
I'm getting worse, aren't I, Doctor?
Sorry?
I mean, every episode I've had recently seems to have left me worse off than I was before. It hasn't been like that in the past.
Well, you're the only person who's really in a position to judge.
I'm asking for an opinion, Doctor.
Well, I think the type of MS you've got is changing. More progressive than relapse-remitting.
That's what we thought. Now, you'll be wanting something to go with this. Macaroon or flapjack?
Nancy, I'm not sure.
Then have one of each.
No, I meant about the MS. We need to get you an appointment with a neurologist.
Poor James. He finds talk of my illness difficult.
Let's see if we can listen to your baby's heart. Ah, there it is.
It's very fast. Is that normal?
Absolutely. They beat at nearly twice the rate of an adult's heart.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Sounds like a drum machine, doesn't it? A bit like that Slim Boy Fat.
It's all right for us. We've always known this was a possibility. We've prepared ourselves. But James doesn't like to think of me suffering.
Very fond of his grandma. He spends more time here than he does at his mum and dad's.
He's a good boy.
Wasn't he in some sort of trouble last year?
With the police, yes.
Oh, usual kid stuff. Now, the shoplifting, messing about with phone boxes and...
But he's settled down since he got away from that crowd he was hanging round with. He's always popping round to see how we're doing.
He spends so much time here now we had to give him his own room.
He's a pleasure to cook for. Not like you. Look at you. One scone and a couple of biscuits in 40 minutes. Are you anorexic or something?
It's not just us saying it. It's always saying how much he loves being here.
I can imagine. Look, afraid I'm going to have to get going.
Oh, but you've only just arrived.
No, I've got a lunch date. Not that I'm going to be able to eat anything.
Oh, come on. One more cup.
I've already had one too many. Can I just use your loo?
All right. Top of the stairs. Can't miss it.
Thanks.
That's fine, then. Did you bring a sample?
I didn't know I had to.
Ah, could you manage if I got you a sample bottle?
Yeah.
Back in a second.
So, how's it going?
All right. Doesn't feel that different, to be honest.
No tiredness, nausea?
I wish there was. I'm eating like a pig.
It doesn't work that way, I'm afraid. I was sick as a parrot with both of mine, and I still managed to consume half my own body weight in food every day just to survive. So you're eating well, then? Managing to get plenty of what you need and avoid all those things you should be avoiding?
Like what exactly?
Uncooked eggs, unpasteurised cheese, caffeine.
Go on. Say it. I know what you're getting at. Nick's been in, hasn't he?
He's worried about you.
He threatened to do this, but I didn't believe even he would be such a prat.
Is he right to be concerned?
You are stepping so far over the line.
Is he?
Listen, I am not some hopeless alcoholic living on a park bench. Now, if you don't mind, get out of my face.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'll get it to you later.
Ah, sorry. Looking for the loo.
That way.
Is that what I think it is?
Get lost.
Nina, wait a second, please.
J'accuse.
What?
Are you familiar with the 11th commandment?
What are you talking about?
Thou shalt not steal thy colleague's breakfast. My coffee? My apple?
Oh, for God's sake.
Well?
Look, I haven't got time for this. If it's such a big deal, take it up with Mac.
Skinning up at your grandparents' house. They've just been telling me how proud they are of you. How you love coming to visit them. How you're never in trouble anymore.
It's none of your business.
Don't you think they've got enough to worry about without you messing around with this rubbish? I thought you were brighter than that.
Hold on a minute.
Ta-da!
Right, last.
I think I just saw one of your patients looking a bit upset down by the river.
Who?
You know, the one that you were asking about earlier. She had the antenatal appointment with Ruth. Bye.
You all right?
Now, is that question sensitive or just stupid, given that I'm sitting here crying?
If there's something wrong, I'd really like to help.
See what I mean? Sensitive, stupid. It's a fine line.
Look, I'm sorry if I...
Remind me again why you're here.
Like you said, you're sat in a public place crying.
Oh, please don't tell me you're a good listener. That'll bring on the nausea, even if the pregnancy hasn't.
You know what? I haven't had a good day. I've been patronised by your boyfriend, shouted at by a colleague, and I still haven't had time for a coffee. You don't want to talk? Fine. I've got better things to do with my lunch hour than to sit here while you use me as target practice.
Wait. I don't suppose you've got a tissue, have you?
You're smoking dope. I've been prescribing some pretty heavy-duty drugs. What have they reacted with this stuff?
Well, I did want to ask at the pharmaceutical counter in Boots, but I couldn't think of a way of putting it.
Why didn't you just tell me?
It's illegal, isn't it? Besides, I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
What?
Well, it's not that the drugs you give me aren't any good. It's just that, for me, this works better.
Thing is, Nancy, the drugs I prescribed have one tiny advantage. They're legal.
But you've no idea of the difference it makes to the pain she gets from her spasms.
Oh, it's such a relief when it's really painful. I'm not saying it's a miracle cure, and I'm not saying it's for everyone.
They say it's harmful, but what about alcohol? What about tobacco? You don't see them banning those, do you? And they're addictive. Making too much bloody tax off them, that's why.
Rex, there's no need for language in front of Doctor. I don't blame you for being shocked. I mean, it's not the sort of thing people like us normally grow on the allotment.
You didn't.
In the greenhouse. We had to give that up in case the neighbours noticed.
I didn't want to get James involved.
What do you mean, get James involved? Whoa, wait a minute. You're not telling me that you get him to go out and buy you the stuff?
I have a great lifestyle, a job that I love. Now I'm pregnant with my first baby. Sounds like a fairy tale, doesn't it?
Doesn't matter how it sounds. How does it feel?
Like being buried alive. It's all closed in on me so gradually. I didn't even notice it happening. And now it's too late.
Is that why you're drinking? Because you're feeling trapped?
Oh, spare me the psychobabble. I do it because I like it.
So you are drinking? How much?
Everybody I know drinks, Nick included.
He's not pregnant. So how much? Have you ever seen a baby with fetal alcohol syndrome? You can recognize them by their faces. Low ears, droopy eyes, small chin, too much hair.
Why are you telling me this?
Then there's the stunted growth, the possible mental retardation, the heart and kidney defects.
Are you trying to scare me?
God, yes. If you knew what I know, then you'd understand why. If you didn't want this baby, why didn't you abort it rather than poison it slowly over months?
I do want it. Of course I want it.
Are you both mad? He is 15 years old.
Exactly. Look at me, Dr. Maguire. I'm 60. I've been an accounts clerk all my life. The only time I tried to buy the stuff, I nearly got my head kicked in.
I thought it was police.
When I tried, they just laughed at me.
We don't know the rules. You see, we attract the wrong sort of attention. The dealers don't want anything to do with us. That's what's really criminal, you know. The fact that by making it illegal, you make it impossible for people like us to get hold of it. Half the folk in Nancy's support group are our age. Well, they got to look like traipsing down the town centre on a Saturday night trying to score drugs.
Oh, God, please don't tell me he's getting it for them too.
Well, he does sometimes pick up a little bit extra.
Oh, God, look, just let me get this straight. He has already been in trouble with the law. And not only are you sending him out to buy dope for you, but you're getting him to deal to your friends as well?
I wanted to do it. I'm 15, not 5. I can make up my own mind about what's right and wrong.
Given the choice of getting him involved or watching Nancy suffer, I chose the first.
We both did.
What would you do, Doctor?
No contest. I'd look after the kid. Look, do you realise what you've both done? You have turned your grandson into a drug dealer.
I wanted to do it.
They shouldn't have asked you to, I suppose.
Dr. Maguire, what are you going to do?
I don't know. But it's got to stop.
So, you love your job, you want the baby. How about Nick?
We've been together a long time.
How long?
So long, I can't remember what it was like without him. Nick was the only person who thought I had anything going for me. I wasn't very confident back then.
Hard to imagine.
He had me dressing differently, talking differently. He even made me apply for university when no one else thought I had a chance. He made me see that I could do what I wanted. We studied together, qualified together. Now we work for the same firm.
Not another clinical negligence specialist, I hope.
Commercial law, why? Did he try and threaten you? God, he can be so embarrassing sometimes.
It must be hard living and working together.
It's like I'm not an individual anymore. We come as a pair. I'm so used to him making the decisions, I wouldn't know how to function without him.
Is that why you're drinking?
I thought if I had a baby, it would be different. It would be something for me, something of my own. But it won't be like that. The baby will belong to Nick, like me.
Have you tried telling Nick how you feel?
He won't change. After a drink, it doesn't seem so bad.
You've got to stop.
I know.
I can give you all sorts of advice, tell you to join all sorts of groups, but it won't work unless you manage to sort things out with Nick.
We still have fun together. Or at least life with him is exciting. He can be really obnoxious sometimes, but can't they all?
I sometimes find myself trying to imagine what it'd be like if my other half suddenly wasn't there.
And?
Honestly? I wouldn't know what to do without him. Pathetic, isn't it? How about you? If Nick disappeared tomorrow, how would you feel?
Left me, you mean?
If you like.
Angry. Humiliated. Relieved.
Where's Kate?
Dunno, she went for lunch.
Which she was supposed to be having with me. I am dead. Might as well just go home. Look, talk myself out of this.
Lunch.
I know.
I'm really sorry. I forgot. I went shopping and I just got carried away. Have you been waiting?
No, not long. No, don't worry.
And I didn't even get you a sandwich. You must be starving.
Well, bit peckish. I'll just grab a snack or something, tide me over till dinner.
I'll make it up to you this evening. Look, let me at least make you a coffee, okay?
Right. Not a word, all right?
I bet you still haven't had that cup of coffee, have you?
Maybe after afternoon surgery.
Yep.
You're receiving visitors.
Yeah, why not? I'm not getting any work done. Oh, James. Sit down.
Not stopping. Nan asked me to drop that round. She's been baking.
Well, tell her thank you.
She really likes you.
Likewise.
She's had MS since before I was born. The only time I've ever seen her cry about it was last Christmas. She wet herself in church. The dope's helping her bladder control. She was too embarrassed to tell you that.
There is no clinical evidence on which I can make a judgment. I just have to take your Ground's word that for her it's doing the job. But it's still illegal. I can't condone you going out and buying it. It's got to stop.
So you're going to grass us up then?
It's a rather unfortunate choice of phrase, wouldn't you say?
Well?
James, this is an unregulated substance. There is no quality control. You haven't got the slightest idea what's gone into it. So it's a risk every time you buy it and every time she takes it.
It's worth it.
Oh, God, don't you see just how vulnerable it is making you? Look, what if word gets out that they're keeping it in the house? They'd be a prime target for every Tom, Dick and Harry who wants to score without paying. And what about you? You've already been in trouble with the police. If you get caught, this could very well end up shaping your entire life. You do realize that, don't you? What do you want to do when you leave school? Well, whatever it is, you don't want to find you can't do it just because you've got a conviction for dealing, do you?
I don't want my Nan having a poxy life because she can't get hold of the one thing that helps her. So, are you going to shop us or not?
Not this time, no. But if I get a hint of you're still buying, I'm going to the police. Incidentally, there's research that suggests that smoking it is a damn sight more carcinogenic than those fags she's so fond of.
Thanks. You're all right.
Well, I'm glad one of us thinks so.
There. I'm done.
Alrighty.
Praise be for last-minute cancellations. Just please don't tell me there's anything wrong with the kettle now.
Nah, it's never been healthier.
What did you say to her?
I'm sorry?
Nina, she's staying with her mother while she thinks things through.
I'm not sure what you think it's got to do with me, but...
I know she talked to you. She told me you helped her get her head straight. What did you say that made her take off?
What makes you think it took any prompting?
I'm not going to let you get away with this, you know, either of you. If my kid is born with brain damage, I'm holding you personally responsible.
I really think this conversation should take place somewhere...
I'll fight her for custody.
That's your prerogative.
Have you ever been subpoenaed?
To testify to what exactly?
To the fact that Nina is an unfit mother. She was drunk the night she conceived and she's been drinking every day since.
So you said.
She told you about it too, she must have.
Nothing Nina told me amounted to an admission of alcohol use.
You're lying.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Oh, the coven of professional women. You're more concerned with safeguarding each other's interests than with protecting the life of a child, aren't you? It's my baby, too. Witches, you always stick together!
That's it. Come on, outside.
Must be that kind of day. No, Kate just caught me with the exact same look on my face less than half an hour ago.
Just catching up on some paperwork.
Yeah, that was my excuse. You all right?
Do you ever find it difficult to know how your patient's best interests are really going to be served?
On a daily basis.
Maybe I'm just the sort of person that wants everything in black and white. Always wants there to be a right answer.
Crisis of confidence?
I don't know. I got into this business to make medical decisions, not lose sleep over moral ones.
Annoying how you can't always have one without the other. You're a good doctor. You do know that, don't you?
I'm a good clinical practitioner. Does that make me a good doctor?
Look, I know how seriously you take your work, but you mustn't break your back trying to live up to your own expectations. You are allowed to be human.
Look, do you fancy a quick drink? It's been one of those days.
Well, I only just got away with letting Kate down over lunch. I can't risk dinner. Maybe another time, eh?
Yeah. See ya.
Yeah.
You made these?
What? Oh, one of my patients. Not sure if it's a thank you or blackmail.
It smells a bit funny.
No! No, don't eat that.